Microsoft Video Editor 2022 Review. If you're looking for a video editor for your PC rather than an app, this one should do the job. However, it's worth taking a look at what else is on offer. Many of the free alternatives provide more features. On the surface, it seems there is nothing new. Even if we observe that the automatic video choice is not present when you launch a new scheme. Yes, Apple abandoned this characteristic when they termed an update for iMovie 6 about 10 years ago. We've been unable to acquire any details regarding new features, which is an issue when the tool exists within another application. The main function of said app typically takes precedence over all other functions, such as photo storage. We looked into the functionality of Microsoft Video Editor and how it has changed since we last used it. First off, you'll need to acquire clips to work with. These can be attained from Photos native library, located on your PC. It doesn't seem likely that connections to any other online service are possible. An application created by Microsoft which obliges users to utilize Microsoft Assistants, who could have expected such a thing? The editing process is still the same. Each clip is represented by a thumbnail of equal size regardless of the length. So it's easy to spot them but can be confusing with a 2-second clip looking exactly the same as a 30-second one. It's annoying because you can't watch a clip before you add it to your project. No easy way exists to insert specific sections without the use of a trim tool once you add the clip to the timeline. The timeline navigation cursor poses a problem. Generally, you achieve a time navigator on the timeline. To recognize what you're viewing in the primary preview window and its link to your undertaking. There isn't one. You do possess a timeline navigator on the preview window, but not on the timeline, forming an incompatibility that is inconvenient to reconcile and even more demanding to manipulate. An additional issue that remains unresolved is the insufficiency of aid for modern file formats. We used quotations since they are not precisely contemporary. They have been in use for almost 5 years, which in computing terms is a vast amount of time. However, assistance is not present naturally. You can obtain the free Photos extension, HIFE, from the Microsoft Store, but you will have to purchase the HEVC extension for videos. When you have finished your project, you can export it in 3 quality levels with the highest one selected by default. It's strange why anyone would opt for lesser quality than the best, but that is still an available choice if necessary. Microsoft Video Editor is an incredibly rudimentary video editing apparatus, with very restricted choices. Trimming a movie appears to be more ingenious than it ought to be. In addition, there seem to have been no good improvements for some time. This is Windows Movie Maker devoid of any of the allure. Various free video editor programs exist that do a superior job to this one. On the plus side, this application is pre-installed with your PC, so you don't have to include any extra and you won't necessitate the best video editing machines to begin editing. But not much else merits recommendation until Microsoft supports the system's kit of tools.